What's going on, guys? MotoVillain here, back with another video. And today, we want to talk about 5 U-turn mistakes that beginners make, but honestly, everybody makes these mistakes. Unless you practice and try to get better and really put some time into it, it's something you're not going to get better at. I know guys I've been riding 10 years and they got all this experience, but they can't even make a simple U-turn. They go to turn around and then they're flintstoning back and forth. So we're gonna do things a little different to start the video. Kind of want to show you when you're doing a U-turn, kind of what it takes. So let's hop on the bike and say you're going to turn left and try to make a U-turn, which happens a lot on a bike. You got to turn around. What you want to do, I think the first and the most common mistake is not leaning the bike over. You got to counterbalance on this bike. So you want to kind of lean over to the right if you're going left and push the bike under you, kind of like this. So what you got to do is get up some speed so that you feel comfortable leaning the bike over and turn and push the bike under you, and that's going to tighten up your U-turn a ton. And that's just kind of the first little tip. So let's go ahead and start the bike up, and we'll go out here and actually try to perform the U-turn, and I can try to explain it a little better while we're actually doing the U-turn. Go ahead and get the coach start going. All right. Putting a different pipe on there. Right now it's got the 2 brothers. It's really long. That's what she said. But for real, it's really long. I want to get a shorty pipe, a little SE project or something. I think it'll give it a lot more sound. The lights are on. Now this bike, the guy put lights on it. I don't ever really use them. Of different colors. I don't know how to turn it off. There we go. But, okay. Oh yeah, we did get the levers put on. They're actually pretty good. I like them a lot better than the factory. I didn't know if I was going to like them. The FTRTs. They're pretty good. I like them so far. I definitely like the clutch better. The clutch that was on it came way out here, and it was just made really weird. It was almost like a dirt bike clutch. I didn't like it at all. This is a lot better. It's a lot easier to 2-finger this one. So, gas light came on. Alright, let's see. Alright, the bike's warm enough. Let's go out here and kind of put what I'm trying to tell you guys into action. It'll be a little bit easier to show you. So we'll head over to this little side road. And that's another thing. You can practice U-turns anywhere. You can go to a little empty parking lot, or you can just stay in your neighborhood and start on the widest road and then try to work your way down to the most narrow road that's in your neighborhood. So number one, like I was saying, number one mistake that people typically make during a U-turn is not leaning the bike over far enough. You got to lean the bike if you want to tighten up your turns. So get used to get used to pushing the bike under you. With the bike, and that's for high speed. For low speed, you need to counterbalance. So I'll kind of show you right here. If you don't lean the bike, you just kind of try to turn, this is what's going to happen. If you don't lean the bike at all, you're going to be super wide. And and you notice you end up going a lot slower too, which leads me into number 2, which is number 2 mistake is going too slow. If you're only going like 3, 4, 5 miles per hour, it's going to be really hard to make that U-turn because you can't lean the bike. If you're going too slow, if you try to lean the bike at that speed, you're probably just going to drop it. So you got to speed up a little bit, you know, somewhere. Just find where you're comfortable. 9, 10, 11, 12 miles an hour. If you try to go real slow, like this, you're going to use the whole road, but that's actually a really tight U-turn. This is a narrow road, and I was only doing like 8 miles an hour right there, and I just barely leaned the bike. That just shows you I could have pushed it over another 6 to 8 inches and tightened up that turn a lot more. Add a little speed to it, and you're going to make it even tighter turn. Alright. So when you go to make a U-turn, I'll show you right up here. You want to push the bike. We're going left. If you're going right, push it right. If you're going left, push the bike under you like this. Feather the clutch and the gas. Tighten it up. And that's just not a lot. Push the bike under you. Push the bike under you. And you can do it a lot tighter than that even. So, number 1 was not leaning far enough, which leads directly into number 2, which is that you're going too slow. Number 3 is using too much of the rear brake. Typically you see people, until they get used to it, they'll use too much rear brake, and that's usually after they've been practicing for a while. In the beginning, it's probably best to just not use rear brake at all and try to learn how to do the U-turn just using the gas and the clutch and leaning the bike. So number 3 is pretty simple. People end up using too much brake, and it throws them off balance, slows them down too much, and then boom, they're not able to make the U-turn that they want to make. And that's almost exactly like number 4, which is not enough rear brake. So some people use too much, some people don't use enough, and they end up going too fast, about like this. If you don't use enough, you're not going to make the turn. You're going to stop. If you're going 15, 16 miles an hour, it's kind of hard to stay within like 2 parking spots. Is about how wide I would say this is. And this is going to be a short, simple video. If you practice these things, it's going to make you a lot better at your U-turns. And it's not about U-turns, guys. I promise, it's not about U-turns. U-turns, when you get really good at a U-turn, it's going to lead into all parts of your riding, because you got to learn how to feather the clutch, you're learning how to ease into the gas, and you're learning how to be smooth. You don't want to be jerky and all over the place with the gas and on and off with the clutch. Smooth on the gas, smooth on the clutch. You learn how to do that, and that's going to help your U-turns. And it's going to help you in all aspects of your riding. Riding fast, riding slow. But if you learn how to do slow speed stuff first, I feel like it's, you know, it's safer. You're going slow, so if you fall over, you're not going to get hurt as bad. Learn how to do the slow speed first, and it's going to lead into all aspects of your riding. And you'll learn that you're just going to become a lot better rider if you do it that way. So I'm blabbing. Number 5, the last mistake people make, and I'm bad about this one myself, is not turning your head to where you're going. A lot of people, they'll just turn and kind of naturally look down. If you look down, you're probably going to go too slow because you feel like you're going a lot faster than you actually are. Get your head around as far as you can, and I'll make it turn like this. Get your head all the way really turn your head and look where you want to go. If you do that, it's going to tighten up your U-turn a whole lot. And it just takes practice. Get out here and put in 20-30 minutes a day if you got time. If not, just 10-15 minutes, whatever you got, practice it. If you do that, before you know it, you're going to be making U-turns in super small spots, and you'll realize that you can control your motorcycle a lot better than you was before. And it happens fast. Within a week of practicing, you realize that you're turning in half the distance you was before. So remember, speed is number one. Get the right speed down where you're comfortable and you're able to make the turn you're trying to make. Lean the bike. You got to get the bike leaned over. Get comfortable so you'll find that right speed for the right amount of lean. And number three, learning that rear brake. Not too much of it. Number four, not too little. You want to find that good middle ground, which is going to come with practice, just to help keep the bike stable. Speed makes your bike stable. So that rear brake is another way to keep the bike stable. So if you're going a little too fast, ease into that rear brake and it'll help tighten up that U-turn. It also teaches you how to use that rear brake. That's real helpful in slow speed maneuvers, especially when you get into the real tight ones. And honestly, number five, getting your hand turned really gets your neck turn and look where you're turning to, and that'll help tighten up that U-turn a lot more than you realize. I need to get out here and practice mine. But it's really fun practicing wheelies. But that's my 5 U-turn mistakes, and this is a real simple video. It's nothing crazy, but honestly, if you practice this stuff, it's only going to make you a better rider. Pushing that bike under you and really finding the best way to feather the clutch and the gas. You combine all of them together and you'll be a U-turn master. Promise. If you guys enjoyed that video, or if it helps you in any way, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate it. You guys have an awesome day.